Alexandra Eala opens up about what it was like to share court with Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal retired at the 2024 Davis Cup after winning 22 Grand Slam singles titles. In November, Rafael Nadal hit the court for the first time since calling time on his career last year in the same month. He practiced with none other than Rafa Nadal Academy student Alexandra Eala. The Filipino ace had a breakthrough season this year. She burst on the scene at the Miami Open, where she knocked out three seeded players, including IJ Swiatek in the quarterfinals. Eala later reached her career's first tour-level final at the Eastbourne International, but lost the title to Maya Joint. The 20-year-old, however, won the Guadalajara 125 Open Challenger by defeating Panadvidi in 3 sets. Eala has been training at the Rafa Nadal Academy since 2018. The Instagram handle of the academy posted an interview with Eala where she talked about her practice session with the 22-time Grand Slam champion. It was so special for me. Obviously, training with Rafa is something that people and young kids can only dream about. So it was such a pleasure to share the court with him. He gave me some tips on my forehand and a few other small advice. This is the first time I've ever hit with him in my life, and it's just a memory that will last forever. Nadal hung up his racket at the 2024 Davis Cup after Spain's 2-0 defeat to eventual runners-up Netherlands in the quarterfinals. Before retiring, he reached his career's last final at the Swedish Open, losing the match to Nuno Borges. Rafael Nadal says Carlos Alcaraz is unpredictable, while Jannik Sinner is a focused player. Rafael Nadal recently sat for an interview with AS during which he was asked whether he identifies with either Jannik Sinner or Carlos Alcaraz. Nadal said he doesn't like either of them and went on to explain how the two players are different. I don't identify with any. They are different players from what I was. I think Carlos is more random. He makes more mistakes, makes more spectacular points. Sometimes he doesn't have such a defined game pattern, which makes him unpredictable and fun for the viewer. Jannik is a more methodical player, focused, with a more defined game pattern, and who adds things little by little. That's why he is so solid and loses very few games. Both Sinner and Alcaraz faced Nadal multiple times. The 4-time Grand Slam champion failed to beat the King of Clay in the 3 matches he played against him. Against the 6-time Grand Slam champion, Nadal led 2-1 in the head-to-head matchups. Sometimes it seems that Carlos is more scattered, but when you see the results, he has had an incredibly regular and solid year in all the important tournaments. That's why I find it funny when I hear that it's scattered. The results say the opposite. It's my point of view. Alcaraz and Sinner have met 6 times this year, with the former emerging victorious on 4 occasions. The former defeated the latter in the finals of the Italian Open, French Open, Cincinnati Masters, and the U.S. Open. Sinner denied him a 3-peat at Wimbledon and later defended his ATP Finals title with a straight set win over the world number 1. The 2026 season is around the corner, and Sinner and Alcaraz will be chasing history at the Australian Open. Sinner will be bidding to complete the 3-peat, while Alcaraz will be chasing the career Grand Slam. In the previous 2 seasons, Sinner defeated Daniil Medvedev and Alexander Zverev in the finals, while Alcaraz suffered 4-set defeats at the hands of Zverev and Novak Djokovic in the quarterfinals.